Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Savannah and I'm going to do the vegan tag today. I watched only one of these, Emily June, who actually is from the same city as me, which is super cool because I feel like there's no vegans here. Winston, come here. Winston's gonna join us, sit down. Alright, so I guess I'll just get right into the questions. The first question is, are you vegan? Yes, I am vegan, hence why I'm doing this tag. Winston, can you just come here? Come here, sit down. Sit down. Sit. Thank you. Thank you. The next question is, why did you become vegan? I guess I was vegetarian since I was about 6, I think, like 5 or 6. I was just a super opinionated kid who was like, I don't want to hurt animals, that's not nice. I mean, as a kid, I feel like you know that. Like, it's more of adults teaching you to hurt animals and to eat animals and that it's okay that makes you think that it's okay. But as a child, I don't think if you put a kid in a crib with a chicken, they're not going to bite its head off, you know what I mean? Like, they just come by that compassion naturally. So anyways, I was vegetarian for a long time, probably 12 years about, and then I slowly, even when I was vegetarian, I didn't eat eggs, I didn't drink milk. The only thing really was cheese, and I didn't buy like completely vegan products, and I didn't like look in the ingredients of things like prepackaged food. And then I learned a bit more about veganism, and it just kind of made sense to me. And I feel in the last 10 years or so, a lot of the documentaries have been coming out, and there's been a lot more information out there about veganism. So yeah, I started off cutting things out, well, cutting cheese out pretty much about 5 years ago. And then just the more that I learned about it, and the more information, the more documentaries, the more books I read, like just everything, it just made more sense. Winston, stop. So yeah, I guess at first it was just, it made sense for the animals. Like, I just didn't think that it was right, and then I really didn't think that it was right. And then it makes sense for your health, and it just makes sense for everything. Like, there's no reason to not be vegan besides being selfish. So yeah, that was a long question. When did you become vegan? I answered this about 5 or 6 years ago. The hardest part about being vegan is other people not being vegan, honestly. Being vegan myself is super easy. It's dealing with people who aren't vegan who are assholes about it. Is it difficult? No, it is not difficult at all, especially now that it's so much more mainstream. There's so many options out there, and like pretty much any restaurant you go to, there's vegan options, so it's not difficult at all. Do you let things slide from time to time? I assume this means like food and stuff. No, absolutely not. I don't eat things that aren't vegan. Like, I don't have a little vegan cheat day. I know Emily said that, like, if you're out somewhere and you need to wash your hands, you're not going to not wash your hands because you don't know if the soap's vegan or not. Things like that, I guess, but it's impossible to be 100% vegan. Like, I'm sure that there's, my steering wheel on my car is leather. Like, I'm not going to not drive because of that. Like, it's just things that you can't control, of course, but there's a lot of things that you can control and that you just don't need to have. So no, I don't let things slide from time to time, at least that I can control. How do you deal with people who are closed-minded when it comes to veganism? This is really difficult. most people who are closed-minded, they'll ask you questions, or they'll be like, oh, well, what about this, veganism sucks, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, actually, no, this is the truth, like, this is how it is. And then they get really defensive and standoffish, and they're like, oh, well, stop preaching, even though they were kind of the ones to start the conversation. So in that way, I try to just put the information out there, educate people as best that I can. And I don't know, it's hard because not everyone's willing to listen. They're willing to talk crap about it, but they're not willing to listen about the real information. So I kind of just do what I can, I guess, and try to ignore people who are just completely ignorant. Do you support vegetarianism? Kind of. I support it as a way to get to veganism, as like kind of a stepping stone. I was vegetarian for a long time, and that was simply because there wasn't a lot of information out there about veganism. But once you know, and once you're educated on it, I feel like it's not a choice to not be vegan. Like, once you know the information and it makes sense, then it's kind of like, okay, step up. Like, it's okay, you're trying it. Of course, anything's better than nothing, but the end goal is to get to veganism. Favorite specialty vegan item? I think this means food. I don't eat a lot of like specific geared toward vegan foods. I really like Silk dark chocolate almond milk. That's like a guilty pleasure, I guess. And Gardein chicken, mandarin orange chicken strip things, but the old ones, not the new ones. They like redid something to them, so they're like a nugget almost, where before they were kind of like strips things. I don't know, they're way better before. So yeah, I guess that would be it. Opinion on meat and dairy alternatives. I personally don't eat a lot of them. Like I said, I have the Gardein chicken like once a month maybe. Not anymore because I don't like the new thing, but the old one I did. And dairy alternatives, I don't like vegan cheese, but I'm all for like almond milk and like milk alternatives, but I don't really see them as alternatives because like they're just almond milk. Like, it's just its own thing. It's not an alternative to cow's milk, because cow's milk is the thing that's not natural and fucking disgusting. Opinion on palm oil. I personally avoid it. I don't know a ton about it, but it just doesn't come into my daily life. So I don't know, I'd like to learn more about it, I guess. But for now, I avoid it. Do I feel judged by other vegans? Not in real life, like in my day-to-day non-internet life, no, because out of everyone that I know and everyone that I come in contact with, I'm like who got most of my friends and family to go vegan, and who is kind of the most crazy vegan, I guess. So I don't feel judged on like who's more vegan in real life, but definitely on the internet. I know on one of the Facebook group, we were talking about Easter, like a vegan children's group, and how we had like plastic eggs to put treats inside for Easter, and people were like, oh, well, plastic's not vegan, like, what are you doing? You're not a vegan, which is just whatever, just support people, like, don't be an asshole. You can't avoid plastic completely in most parts, and like, if you buy plastic Easter eggs and keep them for your child's whole life, like, grow up. Am I aware of third-party animal testing? Yes, I am, and I don't buy from companies that their parent company tests on animals anymore. That being said, I still use up products. Like I have some makeup products and stuff that I bought like long time ago. I don't wear makeup on a regular basis, so it takes me a really long time to get through something. Those things I don't throw out because I think that's wasteful and it's not contributing to it anymore. It's already done, it's already bought, like whatever. But for things that I buy now, I don't buy products that their parent company tests on animals. Absolutely not. Do you enjoy being vegan? Yes, I love being vegan. I love being able to eat and not feel guilty about what I'm eating, or not have to kind of plug my ears and be like, la la la, this is fine, like having a big juicy steak, because it's fucking not, it's disgusting. And I feel healthy and happy, and I've, like, since having my daughter, I breastfeed her, and I do absolutely no exercise, and I'm like had absolutely no problem losing the weight from my pregnancy. I have energy to play with my daughter. I don't feel guilty about what I'm feeding my daughter. I know that she's healthy. It's just that, like, I couldn't choose a better lifestyle. Because that's what it is, a lifestyle, not a diet, not a fad. It's your life. So yeah, those are the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Feel free to do this tag yourself. If you do it, leave me a comment down below so I can go and watch yours. I challenge my sister Sam to do this, who is kind of getting there. She's getting there. She's going vegan, hopefully. We'll see. I harass her about it, but I don't know. You can do this, or anyone else can do this. Leave a comment down below also your favorite specialty vegan item, food-wise, so I can try some new goodies. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I vlog all the time, so you can watch those, and on occasion do some sit-down videos like this. I hope you guys enjoyed my daughter's super cool shark sheets and Winston's appearance, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!